Hi there, it's CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. And I want to invite you to, stop in on your travels wherever you're going to, and let us be a good layover point. Check out check out what we have to offer. I really enjoy my city. I want to share the love of my city with you. Uh, and if you can't think of where to go on your vacation, uh, we do have enough things to entertain you for quite a while. Uh, so yeah, um, and I do want you to know that I love you. And I'm in my bedroom, and I'm sitting at my keyboard. I keep it in my bedroom, and yeah, I bought this book. It's a pretty thick volume, but it's got like a one, and I got one for the guitar too. But uh, but yeah, uh, it's a single note per page. So I'm going to work on practicing. I've also created an exercise for myself. It's this little rhythm that's based around a trill, which is I want to say two or three little uh, notes played in succession like that, kind of hammering back and forth on them between and you know at that kind of stuff, and then basically I built a little rhythm around it, and then wherever I play it up and down the keyboard will help me, you know, uh, learn and memorize some positions on the keyboard a little bit better. Because we all know, most of us who have any sort of keyboard interest, we can identify middle C, and then we can sort of like alphabetically place the notes that are around it and everything. And this is just something I think maybe will help me find it a little faster in some places. So, but really, that was just a side discovery. Hey, I can use this as an exercise to help me find position on the keyboard. But really, it's just become an earworm. It's a little trilling that I play. Um, in the grouping of white keys, the two white keys that are not interrupted by the black keys. Uh, and there's one section where there's, you know, three keys and they're interrupted by intermittently by two black keys, either sharps or flats, depending upon which direction you're looking at them from. And then there's that's middle C, and then or just C, depending upon maybe it's above middle C, the C above middle, or maybe the C below middle. I don't know, but it's the C where that begins. Uh, that the this note right above that first uh, um, ebony, and a lot of places they'll start say with the middle C on a keyboard because I think keyboard particularly, I think people think of it, especially in piano. I think people think of it as being in the key of C anyway. I don't know why that is. I've heard that. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know how to define that kind of stuff. I know that like guitars usually in standard tuning are in E, but that's because the uppermost string is an E2, and the lower string, or really it's, I would say, in proximity to geography, it's lower to the ground, but in tonality, it's actually the higher key, and it's an E4. So it really works with my brain learning position on a guitar because of my dyslexia. Keyboard, that's dyslexia is not a benefit. But yeah, this is the little trilling rhythm that I have discovered. But I found out as I'm doing this that if I go a little bit too long in the trill or just a little bit too short, that it no longer sounds rhythmic to me. So that is actually going to work on my sense of precision. I hope. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just uh, psyching myself into you know reasons for more keyboard practice because hey, I certainly could use it. And I could play it up and down. But I found if I come way down here, it doesn't sound as wonderful. It sounds like a tuba or something like that, like reminds me of the old Disney cartoons or the old cartoons they used to play in between movies or something like that, and then later on they played those again, where well, I think Fantasia did it best, where the music, or maybe even the old black and white before talking movies, where they played orchestra, and the music where they were playing determined sort of the mood or the attitude of the character that was on scene or the action that was taking place. And so, um, because of that, I think of like low end music as uh, dark, grumpy, angry kind of music. And maybe up here, kind of a, you know, pure and happy because it's light. You know what I mean? I don't know if we associate those tones with safety versus alarm on the low end, and safety being on the high end. I don't know if we attribute that to what we've seen or experienced throughout audio media or anything throughout history, as long as instruments have been played. But there's probably something to that, like maybe um, horns and things like that, that maybe people used to sound, maybe they were low and loud and impending to be intimidating to foes as people charged each other or whatever. So I see that's something else too. When I'm thinking about music, I start thinking about the psychology of the music, um, and then I get distracted and forget that I should be practicing. I messed up on that one. It sounded a little different. There's a sudden drop. I think in my particular keyboard, for some reason, it feels like maybe I don't know. It seems to be moderate, and then all of a sudden things get really, really deep. But I don't know. It's a 61 key, yeah, or something. I don't know. Just a I want to get like a large one that has like 86 keys. I don't know. I'm a I don't know. For someone who's basically broke, I sure am a little extra sometime. I just want something that could do that. And then later on I want to get some equipment that can work as a synthesizer. If I were not such a doofus, I could take these devices and I could plug them into a computer system uh, that is a uh, you know uh, musical processing programs and everything, and I could work out all sorts of different effects. But I feel like first I actually have to learn how to play the instruments before I can actually I feel like it would be almost cheating to uh, put the music into a program and then shape and you know, bend the music and correct it to the way that I want it to sound. I feel like first I should be able to physically make these rhythms and harmonies and melodies and uh, I feel like I should be able to create that actually with between my body and the actual instrument itself before I add the producing the production and of it or whatever. But I'm just a weirdo that way. And since basically I'm just just a person who's entertaining myself with this, I have the luxury of taking my time and getting having as much fun learning this stuff as I want. You know. Peace, love, and light. Good night.